and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Franz Wagner is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Bol in at the 3. Now here's Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. And he lays it straight in. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And an intentional foul right there.
I think he may need to take a break and recalibrate. That's his second foul in less than a minute.
Morris against Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now here is Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Here's Beal. It's deflected. And here is Anthony. Pass to Bol. And they'll get another chance. Morris against Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
There's the pass to Gafford. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Here's Anthony. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Carter. Deflects the pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Beal following the bucket by Orlando. Wizards passing it around. Lock at 6. They get the rebound. Gafford, and he banks in the layup. Gafford's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Anthony. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Beal. The Wizards have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Morris passes to Gafford. The second effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ball kicks to Wagner. Outside Anthony. Now the dish to Ball. Out to Anthony. Over Porzingis. No good off the back of the rim.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Gafford sets the pick for Beal. Over to the left wing. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Nunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Knocks down the 3 ball. Orlando with the ball. Here's Carter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
Carter Jr. moves well without the ball and positions himself nicely for catch and shoot chances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Kispert is out there with Avdia. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Nunn wide open. And the 3 off target. Orlando trailing here.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Now, here's Avdia. D right on him. Lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got 5.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Pass to Suggs. Over right. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Kispert. And it's blocked.
Good closeout from Suggs right there. How about the young fella impacting the game at the defensive end?
stolen by Avdia. In transition, here come the Wizards. And it's Kispert in the corner. Isaac with the steal. Wagner with it. Now Wright defending. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wagner, a screen on none. Suggs passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
None can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Back to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. And the Wizards now going the other way. None with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis comes in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And Monte Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Beal's checked in for Washington. And a change for the Magic. Fultz is checked in. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside, Beal. The 3 ball. And they get it back. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner against Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them.
Anthony's checked in for Fultz.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Beal taking his time here. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Anthony kicks to Carter. Out to Anthony. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. To the inside. Rebound by the Magic. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Anthony's shot is off. Right side, Beal over Bull. The Wizards with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
Tie game in Washington. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Magic 20. Get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Daniel Gafford displaying his skills today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is out there with Wagner. And it's Bol in at the 3, the small forward. It's Beal on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Anthony going inside, and the shot is good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And Gafford throws it down.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Banchero is screened for Anthony. Banchero with the ball. Morris is there. It's stolen by Morris. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one is on Bol. The Wizards have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And it's in there. 6 points for Paolo Banchero.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
In the corner, it's Gafford. It's stolen by Banchero. And now Orlando on the break. Anthony looking it over. Out to Carter. And the shot is long. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's Kuzma inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Passes it to Banchero. And Carter has it in the corner. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Morris against Anthony. Morris passes to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
And Morris comes over to help. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, take taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside for Beal. Banchero grabs the board. Magic leading by 6. Down low. Anthony against Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. Outside for Beal. Gafford trying to break free. Off target at the rim. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. He dishes it to Carter. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Morris looking over the floor. Here's Gafford. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gafford's got 14.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Met. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wright. They've got Porzingis. Kendrick Nunn out there with Wright. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Kispert in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Porzingis. And the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the Magic making a change here. Bowles checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Fultz against Wright. And finished off by Fultz.
Fultz, when he has room to throw it down, he's taking it to the rim. No hesitation.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Now, here's Bull, defended by Nunn. Here's Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards trail by 3. Kicks it out to Gibson. Porzingis against Isaac. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Right inside. Guarded by Fultz. Outside, Porzingis to take the lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to rattle Porzingis. This guy is just unflappable.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Over to the wing. Here's Bull. And there it is for him.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
Nunn kicks to Porzingis.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Sweet move. And contact on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morris is checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for DeLon Wright. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Franz Wagner's checked in for Jalen Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Here's Bull, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And the size Bull has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Taj Gibson.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Banchero. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Washington with the rebound. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. To the middle. Here's Gafford over Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Deal with it. Now Bull defending.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Morris against Wagner. Out to Carter. Good!
That is the guy to go to. I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even keel pulse.
Porzingis is double. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Bull. Back to Anthony. Pass to Bull. Porzingis with the steal. Morris into the lane. Money!
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 1. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero is screened for Fultz. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Count it.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Ball against Beal. Pass to Gafford. The shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. About a minute into this first quarter, the 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Morris.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
No good on the free throw. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
Unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
And Williams punches it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Beal. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Ball against Beal. Ball passes to Williams. A go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Timeout called. The Wizards. Here's Porzingis.
Hornets foul. Williams. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And they double up Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Rozier against Morris. Pass to Ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. Gafford grabs the miss.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
Ball with it. Beal picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington trailing. All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have two college players, two high-level college players, it automatically means you've got two high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
Porzingis in the post, working on Williams. Porzingis misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Beal against ball. Hayward outside. Back to Washington. Pass to Hayward. The kick out to Williams. 3 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
The free throw drops for Williams. You just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Three-pointer, Beal. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Ball passes to Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons, a lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Then he sinks the second. For Washington, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Beal against ball. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Nice move. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Rozier. Williams on the wing. Washington with the ball. Ball outside. Lets it go. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. Beal with it. Now guarded by Rozier. They double team Beal. Outside Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Now ball. Williams in the post. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And Beal launches from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Abdia out there with Kispert. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in at the 1. That's the group for Washington right now. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Martin. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First free throw is good. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Nunn against Oubre. Right wing. The kick out to Nunn. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Got a hand on it. Oubre against Nunn. Pass to Maledon. Here's Richards. And stolen by Nunn. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Avdia. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Avdia's got his first basket.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
A new lineup here for Washington. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. Hayward comes in for Martin. Ball, he's checked in for Oubre. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Maledon. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well. When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Rozier against Morris. Williams a screen on Morris. It's Williams, high post. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hayward. And a foul called on the way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Hornets making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And he knocks down the first one. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Outside Porzingis. Beal outside. Morris outside. Back to Beal. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Hayward, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I think you simply have to respect Gordon Hayward's passing ability. This guy knows how to take advantage of space in the screen and roll.
Porzingis with a screen on ball. Here's Beal driving to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Ball with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Three-pointer, Beal. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the shot's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Beal, the pass to Morris. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Ball, plenty of space. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. And it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot.
Thanks very much, Allie. And
your Wizards, 20. The visiting team, 30.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the court for Charlotte, at the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. The kick out to Ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Williams misses. Washington trailing.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
Hayward outside. Ball passes to Hayward. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Washington has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis, plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Beal with it, guarded now by Ball. Pass to Kuzma. For 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Hornets going the other way now. From deep, Hayward. Hayward missing again. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to Hayward. To the wing, right side. There's Ball with a 3. Ooh, basket interference. And Washington with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Beal goes in. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Hornet lead.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the two-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The Hornets have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Kuzma against Ball. Williams passes to Rozier. Inside. Here's Ball. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the 2nd youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Beal. They kick it out to Porzingis. To the middle. This for the tie! So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. E.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, we know Taj Gibson is not opposed to playing physical basketball. In that instance, he seeks contact and gets an opportunity.
It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ball finds Washington. It's Hayward on the wing. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Count it. And the Hornets lead by 3.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Morris passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Here's Kuzma, and he converts the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ball against Porzingis. Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Hayward. Right side, Williams. Pass to Hayward, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Morris right side. Now Porzingis. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams. Here's Ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 22 points.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
You know what else has been important is they've been focused and they have gotten themselves to the line, made their free throws, doing all the little things.
Out to Hayward. Pass to Williams. There's Ball with a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Ball outside. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Ball. Five to shoot. Outside for Rozier. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Porzingis. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Ball with a three. The offensive rebound. Washington finds Ball. From downtown. He's off on that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. Three-pointer, Beal. And again, Washington, no good for Charlotte. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Porzingis. Knocks down the long J.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Rozier with it. Stolen by Gafford. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And then Beal with the dunk.
Yeah, it matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Morris against Ball. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Williams is screen on Beal to the inside. And Gafford with the block. Morris against Ball. Pass to Porzingis. Over Williams. The kick out to Morris. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gafford with a screen on Ball. Beal, the pass to Gafford. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Porzingis is double. On the wing, Kuzma. It's tipped. Hayward with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And Williams Williams punches it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Beal from outside. And again, Washington, no good. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Ball. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Beal outside. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Porzingis. Yes, it's good. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Hayward to pass to Rozier. And Morris over to help. To the middle. Here's Williams. Out to Hayward. 2 on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5.
Bradley Beal went from being a consistent all-star to becoming one of the most efficient and dangerous scorers in the league. What a transformation.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Porzingis against Williams. Money.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
So it's the Hornets now. They've led by as many as 11. Washington finds Rozier. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Never one to shy away. Terry Rozier says, I've got the answer right here.
And so the Hornets take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Anthony against Rozier. Anthony, the pass to Ball. Rozier with the steal. Here's Ball. That's tipped.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Anthony. Passes it to Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Here's Wagner. Stolen by Washington. The 3. Offensive rebound. Hayward. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Just a nice job anticipating that time by Hayward. Excellent position for that second chance hoop.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. It has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Here is Carter. Wagner outside. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball's running. Over in the corner, Washington. Hayward outside. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Carter. Now, here's Bull. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And that one falls for Bull. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
Here's Rozier. Markel Fultz making his last shot.
Rozier doing good work that time in the pick and roll.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner kicks the Bull. Over in the corner, Fultz. Here's Banchero. Basket good. Banchero's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And then Williams slams it in.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
Pass to Banchero. Carter dishes to Fultz. Back to Carter. And stolen by Hayward. And here is Washington. Hayward outside. Here's Rozier. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
Driving the lane. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Rozier the pass the ball. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Fultz finds Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
No dice on the putback jam. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Okiki in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Suggs following the score by Charlotte. And it's Orlando with another.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
Now, here's Maledon. Hits the jumper in space. Maledon's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte trailing. Here's Maledon. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And Orlando has possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
Now here's Maledon. He's got 6. Richards. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Jonathan Isaac's three-pointer that didn't go. Anthony taking his time here. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. .152 left in the first half of the game. Wagner outside. Suggs with the ball, working on Martin, and there's Suggs on the assist from Wagner.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Wagner passes to Isaac, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Magic?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Now, here's Melodon. 6 points for him. Six to shoot. Oubre outside. Shot from 12. And again, the Hornets missing. Magic leading by 4. Anthony, the pass to Okiki. Back to Anthony. Wagner on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Anthony kicks to Isaac. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Oubre. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Outside Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Anthony, and it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. 6 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The away team, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Rozier's out there with ball, and it's Williams at the center position. Now here's Fultz. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. A rebound by Washington. Hornets trail by 4. Left side, ball. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Williams kicks the ball. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Now Fultz. 6 points for him. Carter, the pass to Fultz. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Now here is Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Banchero grabs the board. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Williams' shot is off. Rozier against Fultz. Wagner from long range. They get the rebound. Carter kicks to Wagner. And there's the pass to Fultz. Rozier with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Second team
Washington with it. Right side, Williams. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Fultz with the ball. Williams picks him up. Bull can't hit.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Here's Ball. Passes to Washington. Clock at 4. And stolen by Bull. And then Carter with the dunk.
Completing the fast break, Carter Jr. there, showing you what it looks like to be a rim runner.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now, Wagner, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. That one drops for him. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Here's Williams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Wagner passes to Banchero. Out to Carter. Magic moving the ball around. Fultz. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Rozier missing. Fultz dishes to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wagner's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Got it up. And so it's Orlando sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Wagner is out there with Fultz, and it's Bull in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Wagner missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now, here's Bull. Rozier defending. Here's Fultz. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 8 points for Markelle Fultz. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Magic leading by 14. Fultz kicks to Carter. Over Hayward. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist in this one.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now, here's Washington. On its way from Hayward for 2.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
The line for the Hornets, Gordon Hayward.
Hayward hits them both.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Fultz against Hayward. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Now here is Carter. Banchero passes to Wagner. Now Bull. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 17.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Ball. To the wing on the left. Here's Bull. And he can't bank that one in. Hornets trail by 17. Ball kicks to Rozier. Charlotte no good that time either. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. There's Wagner with the 3. Back to Fultz. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Ball. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Ball.
You know, I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And it's Carter missing. Hornets trail by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Magic.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Wendell Carter.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now here is Carter. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 20.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Bowles. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter with a screen on Rozier. And Fultz gets it to go.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Ball with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
No good on the three. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never.
you look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
There's a screen. Pass to Banchero. Here's the 3. Rebound Washington. Morris with it. Oh, nice D from Fultz. First quarter of play, a minute in.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Pass to Beal. Gafford with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Morris can't hit. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Now here's Fultz. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Beal against Wagner. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Lays out. Porzingis is doubled. It's stolen. Outside Fultz. They set a pick. Releases. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Beal. Outside Porzingis. The 3 is up. That one's good from Bradley Beal.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Orlando calls timeout.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Morris against Fultz. Pass to Bowl. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Carter. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Grant, watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
The Magic have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Banchero. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. Outside Porzingis.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left to play in the first. Now here's Morris. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Wright's checked in for Washington. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Wagner.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Fultz passes to Wagner. Fultz against Beal. The three from Banchero. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma up top, defended by Wagner. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Gafford. Right on the right side. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gafford. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. They've got Kendrick Nunn, Avdia out there with Kispert, then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Suggs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Nunn.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Now here's Nunn. Goes up on the wing. That one a little long.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Here's Avdia. Soft touch off the glass. Avdia's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Wright. Gibson down low. Wagner's on him. Here's Wright. And there's a whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even
the previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Outside Fultz. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Kept alive to the left side wing. Wagner in the high post, working on Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. Here's Carter. And another miss by Orlando. Washington trailing. Morris down low, hounded by Fultz. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Fultz passes to Carter. Here's Bull. 1:31 left in the first half. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many
The previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
For a free t-shirt. Always delivering outstanding entertainment. One more time, let's hear it from the 407 bandstand.
Free throw good. Wagner.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And both free throws good for Wagner. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Fultz is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Beal from outside, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Look, defensively, if you're going to deal with Beal, airspace is really not a good idea.
Pass to Banchero. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Banchero's gotten his first points of the night. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Beal outside, fires for 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Banchero. To the inside. Gafford against Carter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Morris for three. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
The Wizards, 21.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Bol in at the 3. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Now here's Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. On the wing, Kuzma. 4 on the clock. Can't get it to drop. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Pass to Bol. Carter, high post. Wagner on the wing, hounded by Beal. Here's Carter. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he gets it to go. Beal's got 11 points.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013, and defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Now here's Morris. Out to Beal. Gafford passes to Beal. Gafford against Fultz. Back to Kuzma. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time when I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their country.
And the Magic making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Fires from deep. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kuzma, left side. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one. Anthony against Morris. Carter, a screen on Morris. Here's Anthony. And Gafford with the block. Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Wizards with another 3.
Nice ball work there, and Porzingis finds his hands, and then the ball finds the hoop.
Morris against Anthony. And he lays it up and in. Anthony's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. Beal, the pass to Porzingis.
Beal against Wagner. Kuzma up top. Morris outside. Clock is at 3. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the lineup for your Magic.
Beal from outside. Unable to get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Fultz is good. And now just a 3-point Wizard lead.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Carter with it. Gafford picks him up. Pass to Bowl. Back to Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that one falls for Carter. Isaac, he's checked in for Bowl. And so Carter nails them both. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wright against Fultz. Here's Nunn. And the shot goes in. Nunn's got his second bucket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And he banks in the layup.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Right side Nunn. Over to the wing. Here's Kispert. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Wizards. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Wizards with a lead. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got DeLon Wright. Taj Gibson is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Kispert, and it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. A new lineup here for Washington.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Beal outside. Off target from outside. The Magic shooting about 43% on this one. Pass to Banchero to tie it up. Connects from downtown. And it's a tie ball game.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Washington has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. They kick it out to Porzingis. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
There's a screen. Pass to Banchero. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Morris down low, working on Anthony. Porzingis finds Morris. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kuzma for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Yeah, Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Pass to Suggs. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
In a crucial moment, too. He's been doing that all night. No one's come close to stopping him.
Out to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Here's Suggs. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession. You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
To the paint. Here's Isaac. And Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Bol comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner checked in for Suggs. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. No coverage that time.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Washington.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points. Porzingis making it count, wants to come through big time and does here.
Picked by Carter. To take the lead. Rebound Washington.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Carter can't get it to go. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door. I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Magic with possession. 6-point game. Fultz finds Carter. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. Pass to Bol. All alone. And he can't get that one. So we see the Wizards get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
flash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Now here's Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot missing. On the wing, Morris. Rozier defending. Back to Morris. Passes it to Gafford. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Ball to pass to Washington. The kick out to Ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. On offense, here are the Wizards.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the basket by Washington. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And that one, good.
When your teammate makes a steal, your first thought is, I'm sprinting the floor. Kyle Kuzma does just that.
And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Here's Ball. They need this, and Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Beal gets a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Back to Williams. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Beal. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hayward can hit. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy's dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by LaMelo Ball, and finished off by Beal.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Rozier, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Ball, and the Hornets miss again.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Beal from long range. That doesn't go either for Beal. Hornets trail by 13. Rozier with the ball. Guarded now by Morris.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Beal against Rozier. And Beal kicks to Gafford. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
1 second separating the shot clock in game 3. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
That's good from Ball.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Hornets foul call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
At the line for the Wizards, Kendrick Nunn. At the line for 1.
Here's Wright. To the middle. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets youth team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Taj Gibson is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. A former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
Well, what an exciting young star LaMelo Ball is. Already a fan favorite if he's in the open court. Look out.
They get it back. Avdia used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player, that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Washington leading now by 10. For the screen on Rozier. Beal from long range. Rebound by Williams.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Porzingis following the score by Charlotte. On the wing, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. GA, he's asked to carry big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Williams finishing it off. The Wizards have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
Rozier, the pass to Williams. And the rejection by Gafford. Outside, Beal. Down low. Stolen by Ball. Washington kicks to Hayward. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Williams. Nice D from Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Rozier comes to help. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Beal with it. 9 points in the game so far. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Wizards leading by 10. Morris with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Morris passes to Kuzma. Ball with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Kristaps Porzingis, a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Rozier into the lane. Bucket is good. Rozier's got his second bucket tonight.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rozier kicks to Williams. And here's Kuzma. Got the ball! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
How about that? Just a perfect...
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Rozier. He's out there with Ball. Hayward out there with Williams. And it's Richards in at the 4-man position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Washington. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there. Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, you know, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Back to Morris. Outside, Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got 12 in the game.
Bradley Beal may be the premier off guard in our league, and off a clean pass, turn the lights out. That's going down.
Takes the three. That shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Richards. He drains the quick shot. Richards got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Outside for Beal. Ball against Porzingis. Morris outside. 4 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. 18 points for him.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Williams with the block. Inside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles. Terry Rozier in amongst the trees gets that one to go.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Wizards leading by 19 points. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris finds Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris against Ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Outside, Ball. Out to Hayward. It's stolen by Morris. To the inside, Beal. And finished off by Beal.
This guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it, Bradley.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Williams, the second chance effort, and the rejection by Gafford. Porzingis passes to Beal. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You have to be aware if you're a defender where Kyle Kuzma is. This guy is a scorer by nature.
And he's good on the second. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The pass to Williams. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Beal against Rozier. Outside Beal. Here's Porzingis with 1 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in its center. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Ball against Kuzma. Ball, the pass to Richards. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. And here is Rozier. 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Rozier. Williams finds Ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Wizards shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Rozier, rebounded by Gafford. And here are the Wizards now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Beal, the pass to Morris, and he gets it to go.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Williams. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Out to Kuzma. Nice D from Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Richards passes to Williams. Outside, Ball. Passes to Hayward. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal from long range. The three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got 15 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Gafford kicks to Porzingis, and they pick up 2. Porzingis has got 29 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pass to Morris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Kispert's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Morris passes to Kispert. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
To the paint, Porzingis with the steal. Kispert, the pass to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Outside, Porzingis. And the wide open shot from Morris. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Washington making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Porzingis. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Beal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rozier the pass to Richards. There's the feed to Williams. Here's Richards. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Ball with a wide open look. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game. Ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And so off the tip, it's Charlotte. A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
After getting moved from Chicago in 2021, Wendell Carter Jr. came to the Magic with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, something to prove, an added edge, and I think that has served him well in his development.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Outside Fultz. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, his range is really impressive. Shoots that thing from deep easily.
And with Carter Jr., he showed tremendous growth in the 2021-22 season.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. He saw increased efficiency across the board. I mean, it really was around the rim, though, where he made his greatest strides. Showed improved low-post scoring, improved low-post moves, and defensively, he was an anchor for Orlando.
Pass to Carter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Ball outside. Here's Williams. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Fultz. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
And rejected. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Fultz can't get it to go.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And Ball with the basket on the assist by Rozier.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Now here's Wagner. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Hayward. All by himself. The finish, and Washington powers it through.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Clark, as with most young teams, the Magic struggle with consistency.
Look, B.A., that's just how the NBA can be for young teams. I mean, it's a hard league, a really hard league. It's tough. Everybody's good. But there are some benefits to going through the growing pains of being young. You learn on the fly. And there's no better teacher than experience, which comes from reps and time on the floor together. And ultimately, you hope it pays dividends going forward.
Right wing. It's good from about 19 feet.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fultz. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And, you know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Williams' shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Fultz against Rozier. The three from Banchero. Sends it home from three-point land. Banchero's got 7.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here's Rozier. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Suggs. Puts it up from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
PA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 5. Pass to Banchero. Jacks up a 3. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists tonight.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Washington a screen. And Rozier, here we go. And it's Washington missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Wagner with it. 4 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He put together 10 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Pass to Okiki. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Okiki's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Anthony outside. Inside, Isaac. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Washington a screen. Pass to Hayward. Washington outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. 2 points. That one goes. Rozier's got his first points of the game.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Isaac outside. Wagner finds Anthony. Wagner with a screen. Here's Isaac. That shot is off. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Wagner against Hayward. Now here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Ball against Harris. And it's Ball off the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". Melo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. Here's Anthony. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected. And at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
Three-pointer, Anthony drills it from deep. Anthony's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Down low. Here's Isaac. Wagner outside to the right side. Goes back up. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Harris with it. Now guarded by Rozier. From deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Isaac. Harris outside. And the dunk by Isaac.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
The shot comes out. Harris passes to Isaac. Here's a Kiki. Off the left rim and out. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They got one of the best young rosters in the NBA, and they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch.
Setting the floor for the Magic. Mo Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Okiki in at the 3.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little mean streak in him, too, which I like.
Harris on the wing. Isaac outside. Here's Wagner. Tipped. Rozier outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Anthony in the post. Pounded by Rozier. Isaac's shot is off. Well, the Hornets shooting around 50% of the game so far. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Sinks the tray.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella. And he shoots it with confidence.
Rozier, the pass to Williams. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
To the middle. Oh, deflected. Harris with it. Guarded now by Ball. Isaac for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Williams a screen on Harris. Another shot. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 14.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Isaac. No good that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. On the wing, Rozier. He's guarded by Anthony. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Cole Anthony. The free throw drops for Williams. It's both from the stripe.
Easy to see that this Hornets squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on. And they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Anthony outside, fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Rozier, the pass to Washington, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. A minute 22 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Isaac against ball. Here's Williams. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow.
Show us some power.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And Anthony slams it in.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Richards is checked in for Charlotte. Ball against Harris. Williams.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Orlando calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
And so Carter nails them both. Charlotte trailing. Hayward outside. 30 seconds left in the third. Wagner with a steal. Carter with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Banchero. Up and in on the layup. Banchero's got 12.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And he dunks it down.
Woo! Putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And so it's the Orlando Magic earning this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for Charlotte, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. They've got Nick Richards, Terry Rozier is out there with ball. Then there's Gordon Hayward, and it's Williams in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Rozier, right side. Pass to Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 14 points here in the second half. Orlando leading. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's Fultz with a 3. Offensive board. Pass to Suggs. Outside Carter. There's the triple. On target from range. And the Magic lead by 11.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
And Williams punches it home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Magic making a switch here. Bowles checked in. Wide open look. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight. And Fultz comes to help. Rozier, the pass to Williams. Second chance effort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Bowl. It's good from the top of the key.
Fultz knows it's his job to work the ball around and get his guys involved. He's a reliable and capable passer.
Ball passes to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And Wagner gets it to go.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
From behind the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Bowl. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Hayward, the pass to Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Franz Wagner.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Williams drops them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Bowl from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hayward for 3. Bowl grabs the board. The Magic have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Fultz can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Richards. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. Pass to Bowl. Baseline jumper. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. The three. Williams grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Magic.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Cole Anthony.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Fultz with it. Hayward picks him up. Pass to Suggs. Here's Bowl. Back to Suggs. Puts up a three. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Now one on Ball.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
Second free throw, no good.
3 shots.
And he misses all 3. Carter against Williams. Hayward for 3. Offline. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Exceptional effort.
Hey.